Good morning, everybody. Thought I'd bring you in. Give you a tour. Alright. Still need to do a lot of cleaning up. So, let's start over here. Back there is my sweet potatoes. And then I got beans in front of them. This is the space I want for my orchard. I want all my fruit trees over here. Here we got pineapple ground cherries. Or tomatillos, I don't know. There's a speckled Roman tomato back there. And we got 2 watermelon right here. It's a Jubilee and a Charleston Gray. I gotta water. Here I got my peas coming up. I got some green beans down here. And kale. And it's starting to bolt. Tomatillos. Purple ones in the center, surrounded by green. That's what it looks like from my backyard. There's a school right there, so there's a playground. My Russian sage right here grows up real big and pretty during the summer. And it takes away that view. I don't like it. Okay, over here, got my bee balm, jalapeno peppers, there with my kissing frogs. These are the rat's tail radishes. We've got leeks and kohlrabi, purple plum radishes here. I picked a bunch of those last night for dinner to go in our salad. They were pretty good. My Napa cabbage. And those are the little baby Napa cabbage. So here I have sugar magnolia tendril peas and red Malabar spinach. Okay, now over here. Right here I have Canterbury bells. There's 2 plants there. A little tiny one next to it. My lemon balm. Basil. Holy basil. Some chives. So this is a green artichoke that I grew from seed last year. And it came back this year, which I was pretty happy about. More chives. We just went and bought this one in Colorado store. It's a purple one. Isn't it pretty? Then along the back, underneath the fence back there, I have melons and then wing beans at each end. More basil, holy basil, chives. Now down here we have red shiso and green shiso. We absolutely love these plants. We grew a red shiso last year. We bought these. I started one, but I started a couple of the red shiso, but they died in our cold weather we had. And here I got my strawberries. They're just hanging out until I can find a place to put them. Here's my kiwi. I threw some flower seeds in there. That pot over there needs to come over here. Alright guys, let's go through this side. So, down here we got purple bok choy. Amish paste tomato. A Costoluto Genovese tomato. This is a pink Berkeley tie-dye. So is this. So is that. And so is that. So these all went through a major freeze. I didn't want to pull them up because I figure I can at least get something off of it. So as long as you dig them deep enough, bury them deep enough when you plant them, there is a chance that they'll come back even if they do get frozen. It's not ideal, but if you take care of it, it can work. So down here I have radishes, carrots. I have all different kinds of carrots and radishes. Kind of put them in blocks. And then there's carrots all around the front here. And then back behind. So running back behind this big trellis, we have our onions with carrots on this side. They go all the way down. Okay, over here, this is my garden peach. We bought this at a nursery. I was really hoping it would grow. I don't know. That's from a seed. I'm not even sure if it's a tomato. I'll find out. I've got a Cosmos seedling there. Okay, over here is my big rainbow. So this one also went through the freeze. Let's see how that looks. But it does have new growth on it, so I'm going to let it grow. Alright, so this is the Mizuna. I love it. And some of these are like really, really dark purple, the leaves. And I really like them. They have a different flavor than the green. The purple seems to be more sweet. Quite a bit sweeter. Okay, here I have my zinnias. And I do believe that this is the Dreamland mix. There's the tag right there. So I have these 6 zinnias. As you come in. So here I have red noodle beans coming up underneath the trellis. We're growing kind of slow right now. Our temperature's been erratic. But I also have spinach. All these little spinach coming up and here and there. I also have a bunch of this stuff. Can anybody help me? Do you see this? Now I do remember having something like this in my front yard, and I believe it had a bunch of seeds. Maybe this just isn't ready yet, but I do believe it had like a bunch of seeds in it. Yeah, you can't tell with that. I don't really like it. It forms a hard clump on top of the soil, and if I have any seedlings trying to come up, they're gonna struggle. Okay, over here we have my coffee cup. So these are the French breakfast radishes over here. And then over here are like a golden globe. They're gold radishes. They're real pretty. Okay, so this area right here is my smaller tomatoes. So right here we have blue gold. from Brad Gates from Wild Boar Farms. Over there it is a Isis candy. Got a Cosmic Eclipse right there. And it's got a couple tomatoes on it. They're not done yet. See, and a few carrots tossed in here as well. So here is a tomato that had died back in the freeze. I cut it off at the ground and it's coming up out of the ground now. And I also have another one. Where is it? It's over here. That's not it. There it is. I have one right there. Another tomato. So if it wants to grow, I'll let it. Okay. This plant here is called a Midnight Snack. Never heard of it before. So we watched these little, I don't know if you can see it. And there's a little purple tomato right there. When it first came on, it was green. And it's just been changing color. This plant looks so happy. And I don't know what this is back here. If anybody can help me. I don't know if it's the mustard from last year. I had tossed out a microgreen seed mix last year. Kind of just let them go. So I think that's part of that. Okay, so right here, I planted, this area was speckled Roman, tomatoes, and Ukrainian purple. And I've lost track. But this plant here is one of those. And it doesn't really matter to me which one it is. I'm eager for either one. There's a Brad's Atomic Grape. Now, I grew these last year. These are called Chocolate Sprinkles. I love this tomato. It's a little dark, kind of like grape tomato. This is a Parks Whopper Improved. Also went through the freeze. This one here is an Atomic Fusion. It's a Wild Boar Farms. And my spider web. I really don't like spiders, but I feel like they need to be welcome in my garden. These are my peas. Now I do have beans, red noodle beans, planted in between each one of those peas to take the place for the peas when they peter out. In this area in front of me, it looks bare. I did put some of the Chinese cabbage, the amaranth type, here, and it didn't seem to do anything. I have found there's a little red seedling down there. Can you see it? I don't know. I just need to wait for some of these seedlings to come up. There's something right there. Not sure what it is. Hopefully it turns out to be at least one of those. I'd like to get one. I'd like to try it. Because all of my seeds went in there, the whole packet. And I don't have any left. Now I'm going to have to do something about this today. These are my Buena Mulata peppers, and they are getting eaten up. Eaten alive. I think that pepper is going to have to go. So the purple there in the corner. We have the Buena Mulata right here. Got these three are the Arroyos con Pollo. And then these three are the Brazilian starfish. the one back there with the tag next to it. That's a Scotch bonnet pepper. This one's a mushroom pepper. And this one, the leaves are very, very strange. They don't feel anything like a pepper. They're really, really thick. I just think that's going to be a neat pepper though. Here's a holy moly pepper. I've never grown one of them either. And that one right there is a chipotle pepper. Okay. This tomato is a large barred boar. This one is a Chianti rose. And over here we have a Cherokee purple. I have some other ones here. I'm just trying to get them going. If they go, they do. If not, I'm not worried about it. Along with the red onions back there. Okay. Here we have some broccoli. There's some more peppers. Oh, there's a black cream tomato. As you can tell, that one also went through the freeze. Got 3 serrano peppers right there. Now, all of these peppers, most of them, I grew from seed. Here's a pineapple tomato. I did not grow this one from seed. I bought this and then it froze, but it's coming back now. Okay, all of these here were bought. So we have a 6-pack of Sweet Choice Trio. There's green, orange, and red, I believe. So it was 2 of each. And back here we got the asparagus bean and the red noodle bean. So red and green noodle beans. Now if we look back over here, if you can see where the tags are, those are the ones that were purchased. All the rest were grown from seed. My Arroyos con Pollo, the Buena Mulata, those were grown from seed. I think I started them back in January. They did pretty well. Okay, let's go around to the back side. Okay. So we have this one here. This is a Tabasco pepper. Rick was really wanting one. I tried to grow some last year and they just were slow in growing. And then by the time our freeze came in September, we just didn't get any. I think maybe we had gotten the flower on it. These are Chiltepin. This one here, and the one right there are Chiltepin peppers. This one was bought from a nursery. The other I grew from seed. I believe that's one too. Okay. There's a Carolina Reaper. These are my favorite, my babies. I haven't had them yet, but these are the ones I'm most anticipating. This is the Sugar Rush Peach. These plants just did so well. They're really healthy. When I first put them out here, they were leaning a little bit. They weren't too happy. I got some weeds in here. But they're doing better now. So if we come over here, I have 3 tomato plants that we bought. I tried replacing what I had lost in the same varieties. But this one, I can't remember what it is. Whoops. These 3 are the same. There's one little one right there. But they were all in a pot together. 3 plants, and I separated them out. So, yeah, I don't know what they are. Guess we'll find out. once they start setting fruit. Here's my broccoli. I'm not really doing much of anything. And these 3 tomato plants down here are Mr. Stripey. And there's my other sugar rush peach pepper. And here's a look down the backside. I need to get the caps put on, going all the way down here, and get this plastic out of here. I don't know, we might need this plastic coming up this coming weekend. I hope not. So this is what we have to work with. The fence that goes around used to be back here. You can kind of see the holes. So there was a stretch of the back here that was fenced off, and we moved the fence so I could keep our dogs out of the garden. There's my bricks that I need to use there. Okay. Now, this is the first year for the in-ground garden. I'm going to go ahead and take you around so we're not looking towards the sun. Okay. Okay, let's start here at the corner. So to give you an idea where we're at, okay. I planted some cosmos back here in the corner, and I do have some 4 o'clocks planted right here in front of this borage, a couple of them. And we have corn going all the way down. This is Bilicious hybrid corn. It's only one kind. I grew 2 different types of corn last year, and I didn't like the way they turned out. It was like they had crossed. So down here we have a pumpkin. And this is a Casper pumpkin, I do believe. Yes, this is the Casper pumpkin. This one is called Baby Bear pumpkin. So that's a white pumpkin. These are little tiny orange pumpkins. I had put tomatillo seeds down between these 2 markers. I'm not seeing anything. So I need to put something else in here. Right here, the germination wasn't all that great. But here's my Swiss chard. Seems like they kind of got washed away here and there. Down here is my purple sprouting broccoli, and I don't know if it's gonna make it, if we're gonna get anything. I think it's too late in the year, and by now I just have a hard time growing out here because it's so cold. And down here I have flowers. I wanted a spot with flowers. Okay, let's come over here. I don't have anything right here. Down here is my okra. So we got French Quarter Red. So on each side, about right in here and right here, I have a Royal Burgundy bush beans. And then again here, so there's one right here. There's 3 plants in each. This was the okra I started from seed, and we lost it from the freeze. But yeah, there it is. Okay. Now we have some stuff planted up against the fence here. We got 2 cucamelons right there. We planted some seeds on the other side. I don't know if they took off or not. I'm kind of thinking that green over there and that green right there in front of you might be the seedlings. There's a white wonder cucumber. And then I got a 6-pack of pickling cucumbers. And here's the Market More. I found one. I was wanting that one. And on the other side, I have some muncher and some lemon cucumber seeds. So I do believe that those two seeds are different. So I believe one is a muncher and one is a lemon. I would probably say that this here is the lemon. It's the muncher, and that will probably be the muncher too. Okay. Right here are sunflowers, and they're the Morning Sun mixed. You can see the tag right there. Okay, all the way down here, these are all my winter squash. So all of these plants here will be climbing up this trellis. Now I do have a couple of potatoes scattered in here. This bed, along with the 2 beds in front of me, the soil came out of our potato bed from last year, and we missed some of them. Okay, so this is a spaghetti squash right here. Let's go around to the other side. Got tags over there. I do have this. It's called Baby Boo. It says it's a pumpkin, but I don't know. That's a spooky pumpkin. All right, guys. So, and these are the sweet dumpling. Got 2 sweet dumplings there. We thought that we had lost them, so that's why these bigger plants are here amongst them. So I think I might need to move this plant, or maybe I need to move this plant as it gets a little bit bigger. Down here I had planted the sweet meat, which in between there I do have this, so I believe that that's the sweet meat. That one over there is the spaghetti squash from the other side. Right here I planted pink banana squash. I don't know if I have one. It doesn't really look like it, but I only wanted to plant one. And then these down here would be the butternut. And I had delicata down here, but I don't know if anything's coming up or not. Okay. These are all the different types of eggplant. It's a Black Beauty. I believe that this one is a Black Beauty as well. Turquoise orange. Bianca, and another one called Kermit. And then right here was one that we might lose. That was a Louisiana long green eggplant, which I was pretty pumped about. Now we sowed a bunch of eggplant seeds, and I do have seeds coming up everywhere. I don't know what these are. So I don't know if I'm just going to be pulling them up. There's a bunch of them. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen with those. Okay. This is the safari squash. This is the first year I've grown this. We bought that from the nursery as well. And over here, this is the dark green zucchini. And that one was grown from seed. These two were not. We got, these are Magda. I've never had these either. This is another one that's from seed. And this is the gold zucchini. So I got two gold zucchinis here. Real big dent in my dirt. Another pumpkin. And I've got all of this wild mint here. And then I also have a salvia over there. I need to get that dug up. I'll replace it. Okay. Let's go to this side. Oh, I love walking through the mint. Okay. So this Halloween's blend. Right? Nope. Howden's Field, it's called. Okay. That's a pumpkin. Have a yellow scallop. And another seedling that come up right there. I believe that would be the green scallop. A potato. Right here is a white scallop. Now we did buy these, but we did have seedlings in the ground also. So we sowed seeds. Hopefully those will come up. Thought that we had some actually. Sorry about the dogs in the background. It's my little female. She's going a little crazy right now. That says yellow early prolific. That's what's supposed to be there. Evidently there's not yet anyway. We have more potatoes. Okay, and down here, these are the 8-ball squash. I do have a seedling that did pop up, along with the ones that we bought. This one over here had powdery mildew on it when we bought it. Well, not when we bought it, when we brought it home. I had it underneath the lights in the house, and they were kind of clustered all together, and that one ended up getting powdery mildew. I cut those leaves off in hopes that I would get rid of it, and I don't know, I think I did. I think I got rid of it. Okay. Alright guys, all I got left to show you is over here. So we had beans planted all the way from here on the outside of the fence. The freeze got them, so we bought some more beans. And we also sowed some more seeds. If you can see them all down there. I have quite a few. Yeah, those are purple potted beans, so they're going to come up over the fence. So this is the first year that we're using this. Like I said, the fence was at the back last year. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Pretty small area, but going to turn into quite a bit of food. So next year, I do believe that in the back, we're going to make in-ground beds. They will only be so long and so wide. But yeah. Look at those mountains up there. That's my peach tree. And then my trumpet vine. I got my catalpa tree over there. It's just now coming. Should be blooming soon. But yeah. And then I got a plum tree over there, and the neighbor has a plum tree that hangs over into our yard. I got a bunch of plums off of it last year. Yeah. So there it is, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.